Hello my beautiful love goods and welcome back. So in today's build, I am building another tiny house, and this tiny house is for a sailor. I don't know, I just had this random idea of building sort of a nautical themed tiny house, and I was like, maybe this can be for a sailor that is, not like a wizened old sailor necessarily, but it's for a sailor who, maybe they're a younger person and they, have a little tiny house that they stay in whenever they're not, out on the seas or something. I don't really know much about that stuff, but yeah, I just built this cute little house in Brindleton Bay, and it is on a 20 by 20 lot. It's on the Bedlington Boathouse lot. This is obviously, if you can't tell, one of my favorite lots to build on in Brindleton Bay. It's just mainly because it's, a small lot, and I love small lots. Let's be real. I would love an entire world in The Sims 4 where all of the lots are 20 by 15s or smaller. Like, we need more 10 by 15s. Those secret lots, like the secret lot in Sylvan Glade, or the one in the cave from Oasis Springs. Like, those places, they're not actual lots that your Sims can live on, but there are lots, because if you type in bb.enable free build, you can actually go to those lots, and they are like completely just like not really empty, but they're just there so your Sims are able to visit it. It's kind of hard to explain, but I really love those lots because they're small. They're very small. And you know what? I'm itching to build on those again, so I'm probably going to do that sometime soon. Maybe I'm going to write that down once I finish this voiceover. At least I hope that my memory can remember it by the end of this one. Who knows? But anyways, this is the basic shape of the house. It obviously has a kind of light blue red color scheme. The blue is obviously like the ocean, and then the red is kind of from like buoys, I guess. I don't really know, but this is a very nautical color scheme, and I used that paranormal flooring on the exterior. Actually, I think I changed that to a spooky stuff pack flooring, possibly. But yeah, I love all the little items that I used. I made sure to use plenty of white accents just to kind of brighten it up and make it look really fresh, and I really love this house. It's super cute. And one thing I really liked that I did that I honestly want to keep trying out is the roofing isn't all the same texture. The roofing on the lower floor is just a normal kind of like shingle thing, like scalloped shingle, but the upper floor, like the top, the highest roof, if you know what I'm meaning there, it's just a metal roof from, I think, Snowy Escape. For some reason, I love how that looks. It's just a nice little like variety there. I don't know. What do you think? But yeah, I kept the landscaping quite simple, as I have been a lot lately. With my builds lately, I've just been kind of doing sort of the same thing, which is actually not a bad thing, honestly. I've really enjoyed doing landscaping, and besides, like, whenever I go to do landscaping, I don't really have to think about it too much. I mean, like, oh yeah, I just need to go grab that stuff and I'm done. So I've been basically using the same items from the live edit objects over and over, but I really like them. They just look really good. And yeah, I really like this house. It's really a cute little home. I really love this area of Brindleton Bay too. I don't know, I just love all the little, like, the grass and just the broken fences that look like the wind has like blown them a lot lately, or not lately. What am I trying to say? You know what I mean? But yeah, I just really like the aesthetic of this area. I will say sometimes when I'm playing with gameplay, it gets a little bit laggy here. I don't know if that's just me, or maybe they fixed that and I just haven't played the game since then, but I don't know. But it just kind of got a little laggy. It could have just been because of all the strays or something. I'm not really sure. And I was going to cover the house in some vines, but I was like, I'm just going to pace myself. I'll add a few, but I don't want to go crazy because it seems a little bit unrealistic, to be honest, for it to be covering the complete like whole front of the house. It's just madness. And the back porch is It's a back porch. There's really nothing special about it. I added a little grill from, I think that's from, I don't know what pack that is actually. I don't remember that. It's like a grill that looks like an old barrel. I don't remember which pack. I want to say Island Living, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong there. So maybe it's eco lifestyle. No, it doesn't feel like an eco lifestyle thing. Do let me know what it is, because I don't want to look it up, and by the time that I'm done with this video, I will most likely forget, just like I've already forgotten the build idea that I wanted to do earlier. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to watch this back. But yeah, I added a little pathway here with some stones. These are like from the Show Live Edit objects. They're these little path stone bits, and I really like using them, but I'm really bad at using them. So sometimes I will just place them down. Wow, the traffic, hello. But I will just place them down, and then I'll just be like, I'm removing them because I don't really feel like placing all these. But yeah, there is a little bit of a moment here where I kind of am playing around with the style of the build, and I thought I would leave it in because I do like the idea that I was doing initially, but this house was a little bit of an experiment. And I thought I would show you all the process instead of just, editing it all out, because I don't know, I feel like it's more interesting, especially whenever I'm watching a build. I like seeing the whole process and seeing like where it goes from start to finish. And, but yeah, it took me a little bit of experimenting to kind of figure out the overall like layout of this house, where I should put things. There was also a moment where I forgot that there was an upstairs. So I tried to fit a bed in downstairs, and I was like, wait, this doesn't make sense. And then I zoomed out and I was like, oh, because I have an upper floor. I need to, stop and just do that. So I don't know. Sometimes my brain just kind of forgets things that are right in front of my face, quite literally. So that's mental illness for you, love. So yeah. But anyways, right now you can kind of see it's kind of all over the place with what I'm trying to figure out. I actually quite like this little color scheme I'm going for now, but I was like, no, I really want it to be a little bit more fresh, and I want there to be more like red, blue, white kind of theme, like the exterior. But it took me a little bit to figure out what I wanted to do, because I don't know, I tend to overthink stuff like this. I tried to put the kitchen in this bigger part of the house, but I do eventually move it to the other side where the bed is now, and I actually like it way more. It just fits so much better, and I like cozier, smaller kitchens in my tiny homes. I think they just make more sense because, I see a lot of tiny home tours from like real life tiny houses, and they have like these little small kitchens that are super compact and very functional and, still cute and charming in their own way. And I really like doing that in The Sims because I love decorating them, and I love placing the items in just little spaces, and it's just, it's nice. It's fun. But as you can tell, I did use quite a lot of objects from Cats and Dogs, and I'm pretty sure I used some stuff from Laundry Day, the Country Kitchen Kit, just a bunch of random stuff. I didn't use any custom content in this build, so it'll be very easy to download if you don't like using custom content. But if even if you don't have all the packs, you can easily download this house and just add your own stuff. You can add custom content. You can totally renovate it. It's totally up to you. When it comes to my builds, I actually really don't mind if you all like download them and like renovate them and upload them again. I genuinely don't mind. So if you'd like to, go ahead. It's actually really awesome to see you all do that. But yeah, for some reason though, for a couple days there, I've been having issues uploading builds to the gallery. Like it wouldn't connect. Basically, it would be like, internet connection is required, and I would hit like, okay, connect, but then it would just sit there and like the little loading wheel would just spin and it wouldn't connect. So I eventually figured it out. I basically just needed to restart Origin completely, and then when I went back into game, it worked. But sometimes it still does it. I don't know. Maybe just Origin's having an issue. I'm not really sure. I wouldn't be surprised. Origin's kind of broken, or at least it doesn't like my computer. I've always had bad luck with Origin and my computer. I don't know what it is. Do let me know in the comments if you have any similar experiences. But here is where I did figure out the general like vibe of this house interior wise. I really like the color scheme. I love this blue because it's like kind of a desaturated, not overly powerful blue, and then it's got this like kind of deep red. I don't really know. It's like a cool toned kind of crimson red. So they go together really well, I think, because I feel like the blue itself is quite warm, actually. Is it a warm blue? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I would say it's a warm blue. I always get confused. Okay, so in art with painting, there are, like, especially with like watercolor paints, you have to be aware of like the temperature, like the color temperatures of each color before you start mixing them. Because if you mix the wrong like color temperatured colors together, you'll get like more desaturated colors instead of like actual true mixes. So for example, when you're trying to mix purple, you need a crimson, which is like a cool toned red, and then you need ultramarine blue, which is like a warm blue, because it leans more towards the red side of the color wheel. And basically when you mix those together, you get like a nice purple. But I feel like this blue, it's a bit more of a true blue, but maybe a bit closer to like a more of a phthalo, kind of one of those what's the word, cooler blues. It's a bit closer to yellow. So yeah, it definitely works really well with this red because it doesn't clash, because it's got warmth to it, and then the red has some cool tones to it, so it's a nice balance. I quite like it. I could be totally talking out of my butt though, so I could totally be wrong. Do let me know in the comments if you know a little bit more about color theory, because I'd like to know, honestly. It's a very interesting topic to study for me. And yes, as you can see, I hadn't realized that there was an upstairs yet, and then I was just being like, I'm just decorating. I really like this house. It looks really cute. And I actually really like how it came out here. Like, I could have easily just taken out the upper floor and been fine with it. But then I was like, wait a minute. There is an upstairs, isn't there? I was starting to, finish it up. I was like, I'm almost done. And then I was like, oh, there's an upstairs. Oh, well. So I just decided to move the chair and just place a love seat. It took me quite a few tries to figure out which love seat I wanted, apparently. I just wind up using the one that matches the chair, which I don't know why I didn't do that one in the first place. Like, what the heck? My brain, again, it just sometimes ignores things that are right in front of its face, so bear with me. But yeah, it's a nice house. It's pretty cute. I hope you all like it. If you do like it, let me know in the comments down below. I genuinely love building tiny homes, you know that, so these are definitely, obviously, I'm going to keep building them. But anyways, I love you all so much. Please take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay home, stay healthy, stay hydrated. I have been drinking lots of water lately, and let me tell you, I am thriving. I am energized. I am living. I am centered. I am powerful, and I am dangerous. So yeah, there is nothing more dangerous than a Leo that is taking care of themselves. Let me tell you, this fire sign, oh honey, it's a fire sign, y'all. But anyways, I love you all. Let me know in the comments down below what kind of builds you want to see me build in the future. I am taking notes. Like, I actually have a Google Sheet with all sorts of ideas like added onto it. And every time I see an idea I really like, I add it to the list. Sometimes I'll just add a random one that I think of. But anyways, take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay home, stay healthy, stay hydrated. I already said that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Anyways, I love you all. That's it. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware of the narcles.